So with the agreement of Shehu, with the benevolence of the governor, whom I always found to be so fascinating in how he carries about his responsibilities as the governor of this great state, despite the challenges. You see, Almighty Allah does not make mistakes when he gives leadership to his servants. For he gives leadership to whom he wants, at the time he wants, for as long as he wants, and he takes it away from anybody whenever he wants. So there must be a reason why the Almighty Allah brought this gentleman at this time in the history of this state and in the history of our country. So I used to ask him in a joking manner, where do you get your strength? And before he could answer, I would tell him it's from Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But whoever Allah gives power, he helps him to walk in the best way possible for the ummah he gave leadership to. So as long as you take all your worries, all your cries, all your problems, Almighty Allah, you will never ever go wrong. You will succeed. And that's why I believe Borno is succeeding despite challenges, despite comments which recently brought up some tensions, which were hard comments. And alhamdulillah, since we have brought this meeting here, I think it's best for us to discuss all these issues at the closed door. The insecurity in the country, in the north in particular, because Borno is here. We are here in Borno rather, and since we are here, we discuss the happenings in Borno, because we have heard comments of Boko Haram returning, and I say, A'udhu Billah, Boko Haram will never return here, inshallah, because Almighty Allah will give us the strength and the wherewithal to deal with any insecurity situation we find ourselves. So I'd like to thank the governor for taking up this challenge of hosting us for the first time in the last 16 years since Shehu became the Shehu. And our coming here is not just, it's by coincidence, yes, but to prove a point that we are all brothers to one another. And as brothers, whatever happens to you, a brother also happens to you. And whatever we can do, we must do to help your brother. At least we fixed this meeting to hold in Maiduguri for so many reasons. But one best reason is for us to strengthen our unity, our brotherhood as brothers in this great country, in this great state, and this greater states of the north. And I believe we are doing just that. So our coming together is to debunk any insinuation of the insecurity returning to Borno. Yes, there is insecurity in Borno, in some parts of Borno, it's okay. There's insecurity everywhere in the world, not only in Nigeria. But some of us that go around the world, we know, more people are killed in some developed countries every day than the total amount of people killed in Nigeria in a month or in 2 months. So insecurity is everywhere. And the fact that there is insecurity, there are clashes here, there is killings here and there, should wake us up for us to take action on what do we do to stem the tide of this endless and merciless and madness that's going about killing innocent people. And I think it's important for us to work harder and talk to ourselves. And in the closed session, we will do that. They will come up with what we believe we should advise our political leaders. They are the hem of affairs, and we believe in changes, and Almighty Allah has brought changes, brought the political leaders to govern the spaces that we have been there before, and we have no qualms about it, we are not worried about it, but we must work with them, and we are working with them. And so many of them, like the governor of Borno, has been one who has been working closely with traditional institutions, and I think it's been successful at some extent. So our coming together as traditional leaders in the north, senior traditional leaders, and I believe we have over 86 first-class traditional leaders in the north. We're speaking with one voice to say enough is enough of these senseless killings of innocent people across the north, across the country. We have never, and we will never support it. We have never felt happy about it. We have always been sad whenever we hear such things. And we have released so many statements of condemnation. How many more times do we need to condemn all these things before our political leaders use our security agencies to bring to an end, or at least to reduce to the barest minimum, the insecurity in our country? We will not get tired of holding our leaders